Let's try that again. Good morning, everybody. I'm your Spooky Ghost, and welcome back to DK64 Randomizer. Today, we're going to be playing DK64. However, something's a little different. We're going to be playing Big Head mode, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's big heads. Very exciting. We're gonna be doing a regular DK64 seed. I forgot to change the thing afterwards. I'm a sleepy guy and I made a goof. Good morning, Pyroki. How's it going? Looks like you had a pretty good super jet seed the other day. Glad that worked out for you. Not horrible? Good to hear. I know it's been a little rough lately. Happy to hear it's going maybe a little better. Post in Discord, and then we gotta find out. The placement went up 10 spots after that seed. Nice, dude. Dude, congratulations. That's huge. That's big. Very big. We gotta figure out what day of the day it is. Looking at National Potato Day, World Humanitarian Day, International Bow Tie Day, National Soft Ice Cream Day. I do love soft ice cream. Saviors of the Apple Feast Day, observed on August 19th in Russian Orthodox Christianity. Food is consecrated and then consumed by the faithful. The first fruits of Jude. It's similar to. A collection of ripe fruit, particularly apples. Wow. Happy Saviors of the Apple Feast Day. Good morning, Spike. Saviors of the Apple. Happy Savior? It's multiple saviors of the Apple Feast Day. Yeah, so a couple stream upgrades. We've got chat on screen, as you can see. Please let me know what you guys think, if it's too cramped or whatever. Looking to invest a little bit and work on the stream quality. We got rid of the icky pixelated spiderweb in the top left and replaced it with some more higher quality ones. You're just watching Spike on Restream and suddenly he appears. That's the thing about Spike, he's so fast, he just gets there, man. Good morning, Spike, welcome. Yeah, I'm going to start taking it a little easy. There's nothing I can do to get into the top 32 for bracket. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna play, but I think I'm in the beta bracket, and that's just it. It makes sense. I was not getting like top in a race room, in a typical Friday race room. I feel like you'd have to be getting, with people not being there, I feel like you'd want to be like top 17, maybe top 20 to get into that bracket. I'd say top 20. And like I've been on the fringe at like 25, 23. Spike, if I played my absolute best, I could get 35th place. That would be if I beat my best race currently. I was in that terrible Friday night seed. Quite possible. I've got 6 races, so I only need to do one more, and there are 4 more qualifiers. That last one just took the wind out of my sails. I got 19th out of 47. It was that 5-hour seed for some people. 3 drops, and you can take Connor on for your first race. I guess if it's possible. All I need to do is, I need to get a 745 or above. which is possible. I guess it would be good to have a good seed for. I don't know, that really long seed just like dunked that one score. I got like a 425. But that was a tough seed for everybody. It definitely feels like if you happen to find jet seeds, you were just a little bit more lucky. Granted, like, that doesn't like totally change things. It's like a little waiting because the best people are still doing well on those garbage seeds. Some degree. And everybody makes mistakes. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling tonight. I'm kind of tired, and I know there's a couple of races this weekend. I need to check the rest of the schedule. I've got company in town this weekend, so wouldn't be a great time to do those races. Check the quals, and I'll see how I'm feeling tonight. Alright, but we're doing DK64 with big head mode today. Still season 3 settings. I still want to get better at it. One thing that hasn't changed is I feel like I'm on the cusp of like being decent, where I've got like, it feels like I make like one big mistake a game, and that like throws me off. And then once I get past that, I can start to really optimize because I won't be often like making that one big mistake, and I'll be able to figure things out earlier, and then I'll be able to optimize. I know I'm gonna get my last 2 this weekend, unless the late night stream happens to be a little earlier than expected. I'm excited to see how you do, Pyroki. I think you're gonna take the world by storm here. I think you're gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think let's get started here. I don't need to do anything. We've got guitar, strong Kong, and barrels, which I like. Unfortunately, climbing is in the hints, which is always... I've tried it once, and it feels weird. Maybe I just gotta get used to it. If anything, maybe I'll get the jump on Season 4 settings. I'm gonna participate in a bunch of the monthly tournaments that come up over the course of the year, and of course the beta bracket, but I think... yeah, learning Season 4 would be good. I'm not gonna be top 5, but your goal is to win a race or 2. Yeah, again, I think you can do really good. If you're probably gonna be seated like what, in the middle of the top 32, so that's gonna be something. Okay, I should get going on this because I also will need to get to work at some point, so I'm gonna play and talk. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, donk. What about... Actually, that big head is throwing me off right away. It feels so weird. Thinking low end of the top 16 might be pushing it though. Either way, it means you're not gonna place... You're not gonna fight Connor first round. And I feel like you... Oh, they colored the middle of the banana medals. That's incredible. And I think that's pretty big. Of course, like, a lot can happen in loser's bracket as well. And I think if you're in part of the top 20, you probably got a shot at anybody. It just partially depends on the seed, right? Like, how's your quals going? That banana medal? Pass. Got barrels. Caves is number 2. Concern I had if I wasn't able to get back into racing before the big tournament. Ah, that's right. That makes sense. How's your knee doing? Forgot to. Nice to see what's on the dirt patches. These cosmetics are quite nice. It feels like they went hard for this, and I know there's more to come. Last check, you're on 9th. Got 2 left, but probably only free for 1 more. Ah, got it. Well, you're another one where it feels like in that kind of upper echelon, like anybody could beat anybody. So the seating might not matter quite as much. Definitely excited to watch. Maybe we'll do some think. Let's go to Isles. We have DK going to Isles, pretty good. Yeah, 9th I saw Etiquette was getting like 10th for everything. Absolutely hilarious. Still can't walk and accidentally stepped on a bag leg the other day. Do not recommend. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope that clears up right away. That's Isles. In the screen transition, I need to write Isles, Cranky, Tiny. Trying to be a little bit more efficient with my hint collecting. Isles, Tiny, Cranky. And we've got Stacks. Cranky, Tiny, technically. Okay, we got Sacks there. Let's go to... I need to get my mouse off the screen. We got 2 banana medals. I really should have checked if we needed to do jetpack. We'll have to see. I got nothing here. We'll go to factory. That's good. Yeah, I hope that clears up. That is... Yeah, that injury sounds... I think the thing aesthetically I like the... Oh, Lanky. You blessed boy. The thing I like the most aesthetically might be the logo on the doors. Oh, even the enemies have big heads. This is great. Yeah, so we're doing big head mode. There are a ton of aesthetic upgrades on 4.0. There's Tiny. I hope we can get Tiny. No instruments to work with, so that's what we're doing here. I don't know how to get that right now. Might have to come back. Normally I would use Tiny to get up there, so we might actually have to get a ring stand. In an odd twist of fate. I'm sure there are some people that can just get up there without... Ooh, hints are good. Outskirts. Fraud. Wow. 5, 6, 8. City phase and we'll say Tiny. House shops. 1 potion. Thanks so much. Climbing hint. I don't know how to solve this, and it's not balanced yet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, DK, Diddy, Lanky, and Kongs. Use Tiny's face for the Kongs. I don't understand how those climbing hints work yet. Tiny, full, straight up Diddy, Cave's boss, factory spot, Rod high, Owl's Ferry, upper creme up. Funky Donkey Factory. Okay. Let me know how you guys like the improvements to the stream, by the way. The nets, or the webs and the chat and stuff. I don't know if it's too cramped or anything. I'm working on some emotes. Factory Funky Chunky. Cast a tiny trash can. I saw some good ideas online. Oh, good morning, Jerry Bear. Hope everything's going well for you. Good freaking fracking morning. Oh my god, even the fire has new aesthetics. We're playing big head mode today. And there's Chunky Kong. He's dead. With all the new aesthetics from the latest update on dev mode. So a little update to the... Let's see what Chunky's got here. We might as well climb up now. I don't think... no, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna see if we get a rank stand somewhere else. I'd rather only climb once, if I can. And it's a... Yeah, if we can find a rank stand somewhere else here, I think it's worth it. Versus, like, going up and probably not getting Tiny the first time. So... For the foreseeable future, not gonna be Donkey Kong every single morning. With the... At least I don't need to practice like crazy at this second, so I want to get that variety back in. I was having a lot of fun playing Paper Mario once a week. So we did, for 100 followers, we did a Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion stream. My brain likes to finish things, so we are going to finish that. I think Tuesdays, for the time being, are going to be Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Followed by Monkey Ball trying to get Master Mode. Oh my god. Even Cranky's got a big head. How glorious. And then I'm not exactly sure after that. I know Crazy Steve is really wanting me to do like a Nuzlocke in Pokemon, and I've been on a Pokemon grind, dude. Feel free to answer the question of the day. Would you rather have all of your food be too salty, or all of your drinks be too sweet? We got banana. Your brain also likes to finish things. It also does everything in its power to distract you from finishing things. What a conundrum that is. That's rough. Oh, it's not pinned. Oh my god. Thank you. Very sleepy this morning. Oh, I know the big carnivore quote debate on Friday really stirred everybody up, and it was a big deal. I appreciate all the respect during that conversation, which is good. We love having the politics thing in the chat. The rule is not to dissuade people from disagreeing with each other, but specifically not talking about politics. So that kind of discussion, which was very respectful and I think fruitful, is really encouraged in the chat here. I was feeling like heart palpitation-y stuff, and I've decided to add a little fruit in, which a lot of folks have done. Again, it feels like, to me, like all of our bodies are different, and we're doing what, you know, we're trying to learn what best works for ourselves. People have different intolerances. And I was not feeling quite as good in certain ways, and I'm better in others. I'm adding a little fruit in. And I think that'll be good. Okay, orang stand. We made a good move. So I'm not doing quite carnivore anymore. It's definitely a relief for the taste buds. I had a couple bananas yesterday. That hit. Made a pasta sauce with Italian sausage once, and that alone was too salty for that was too. Yeah, my wife's the same way. I gotta take it easy. If it were up to me, I would just like slather everything in salt. It's so good. All right, good call there. Good call there. And good call not buying the other banana in the shop. 8 bananas. We're pretty good pace here. We've got DKK rule solved. Yeah, because we've got DK. The nice thing about that climbing hint is because it's on the path to everything, you find out who your K rule phases are extremely early. The climbing was on the path to DKK rule. Interesting. Sausage and pasta sauce is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm about to go on a, the carnivore stuff did get me on a grilling kick, though. I got a book. So my big thing with cookbooks is I don't like when a cookbook is just like, hey, here's a bunch of recipes. Like, do the exact things in here to make these exact things. Like, I wish there was more, and it feels like culturally it's happening a little bit more. Some more of those, I'm not gonna go get that. Some more of those books that are like, hey, here is the criteria that, like, this is the core of what, like, French cooking is. Like, these are the principles that make it considered French. Here are the core techniques that you need to practice it. And these are, like, this is what's happening when you do those things. Now go ahead and take these tools and make something incredible. And here are some examples. And I see value in cookbooks, obviously, because not everybody wants to do that, but it feels a lot more valuable to me when I can understand the essence of what I'm trying to cook. That's what makes me a better cook. And of course, you can just learn circumstantially by like completing a dish. I was approached by an internet stranger to make a map for them and get paid. I'm officially a professional. You're excited about that. You've been posting in the Discord, the other Discord, about your maps. You can share that in what was it, homies announcements on the Discord if you feel like. There might be people that are pretty excited about that. I struggle to get fired up about it without like investment in the map specifically. Like if you made a map for a world I was playing in or going to play in, I would be super fired up. But I have to kind of like just appreciate it a little bit now. Climbing to DK is because you need to climb the poles to the arena on the arena. Jeez. Yeah, the climbing stuff is. Props to you for understanding how that works immediately. I haven't like taken a lot of thought at it yet. Like this would be technically climbing. It just feels like, I don't know how. Is it a useful hint? Oh shit. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Look at these little goobers with their big heads. They're great. They're freaking great. Then a few seeds, but not starting with climbing. Yeah, I'm still like, I'm trying to get some season 3 value out of this. It's not like incredibly different or anything. I lack coconut. I've only picked up, I could pick the blast course. Remember when DK phase didn't require any moves? Pepper farm members, that's funny. Yeah. I kind of appreciate. I think I've enjoyed Blast being worth more. Well, hell, I'm glad I did this. Key 4, climbing to key 4. That's solved. Climbing, every time you get something, you mark off climbing to whatever that is. Solved. No evidence for the boss here yet, but we do climb production because we pulled a rang stand, which is what we were hoping for. Oh, I should have checked the shops again. I'm going back to the shops after this, I think. Love it. Absolutely love it. Same. DK move needing to... I gotta finish this before I answer any comments. It's production. You never know what can happen in production. I really need, chunky coins, because there's that golden banana in... Is that golden banana in... It's either Crankies or something like that. And I'm gonna be patient. Oh, I didn't have any chunky moves. I might need... If I want the banana medal, I'm gonna have to, If I want the banana medal, I'm going to have to... Ding dang, go to Snides. Absolutely. That's unfortunate. And then we'll take it easy and sit on this and look at chat. Why are their heads so scary? It's big head mode. We're adding silly cosmetics now. The DK64 Randomizer developers are going super hard. We've also got we've got I know at some point we're gonna get a K. Rool model swap, so you could play as K. Rool instead of one of the Kongs. I think that's gonna be a lot of really fun. EK move needing blast is better than Chunky Fave needing slam by far. Yeah, I mean, Chunky Phase was a disaster every time you saw it, and now it's like, whatever. The only thing about Chunky Phase is, like, you already know that you're going to need... I have to do this the old-fashioned way. You already know you're gonna need Gone, so it's like... You basically only need 2 moves. Come on. Mini Monkey. That's on the path to stuff. Oh, great camera. Big, good camera. Good camera. Probably big head mode being goofy. Then they will hear the lawyer after all these nightmares. What? You don't like, you don't like this? You don't think his lack of style and grace was already enough? Okay, so there's Tiny. Now we have Tiny. We can get... I think we finished the banana medal here. Because we can get quite a few pretty quickly. We need to go to Schneid's to finish off Chunky's medal. Yeah, we get that. And then we go back to the shops and pick up anything that was for Little Tiny. But yeah, definitely back to Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion tomorrow. There's like 4 chunks of it. There's 1,000 floors, and we got through 250. And then there's like this dollhouse mode or something. So the variety will be fun. We've got... Dang dang, I'll tell you what. We've got Mini Monkey, so we could go over there as well. And then go backwards through Snod's. But I want to check these shops because I know we can get... we can squeeze a little bit more out of this level. But our tournament hopes are squashed for the most part, unless we had like a really... Yeah, I think... Oh, no, I need one more coin. If a bunch of people dropped out and I had one good final qualifier, I could make top 32. I will see if... I'll see if there's a good one I can make. I certainly don't feel top 32 after this, so... We're gonna work on it. I feel like I'm on the cusp of something. But no worries, because we're always having a blast on stream. Go ahead and get this banana. This banana. Tiny's big head's a little... That's a little cursed. That's a little... Yeah, there's a lot I want to do. There's game modes. I haven't done a bingo battle yet. That could be a lot of fun. Hiroki, I'd love to get on a stream with you and do like a co-op or a race or something. Spike you as well if you'd want to. A lot of collabs, and because it's fun talking to people during a DK seed as well. That's sold out. What did I get? I got Mini Monkey and Sacked, and I need to factory production room. Mini Monkey's on the path to quite a few things. Let's go backwards here. Try to finish the Tiny medal. You're hella down? Yeah, let's go. We'll get that going at some point for sure. Does small head mode exist? It does. We will do small head mode. One of the reasons I'm excited about this is it's gonna make for a great YouTube. Hey, where are my other? Oh, the other chunky bananas are at the top. I gotta do the poll. I do think it's gonna make good thumbnail-y content on YouTube, but it's silly and fun. I don't think I'd normally play with this. It's a little off-putting, and the big thing is like it gives you a different feel of like your center of gravity, which is weird. In Super Monkey Ball, I always play as Baby because Baby is very low to the ground, and Baby's low to the ground and in the middle of the ball in Super Monkey Ball. So you kind of feel like you're on the spot that you're on, but with like Gone Gone or something where they've got a decent amount of space between their legs, it's hard to really feel like where you're touching the ground. And there's something like that here. Okay, so we'll finish the chunky medal and the tiny medal here. I think it's a pretty good use of time because we've also picked up more bananas and stuff. 13 bananas coming out of the first level is pretty good. But awesome. Glad to hear you guys will be down for some collabs. Strong Kong is on the path to 5-8 and Kongs. That the Kongs is already solved. Mills 5 and 8. Ooh, Strong Kong and... Oh. Climbing. Storage and Arcade 4. Owl Tree Foolish. Cave Shops 2. I don't need to write that down. Tiny Lanky Factory. Tiny Temple Foolish. Great. Shapes, Caves, and Mines 7. And we need to do the boss. Gotta do the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and check Owl Shops. But yeah, we'll do small head mode at some point as well. I think that'll be neat. No monkey port yet, so I can't get the... that was mini monkey. That's Tiny Crash Can, Caves Boss. No vines yet. But we can get most of the... We can get the Lanky Banana and we can get Potion here. Need 4 more banana medals as well to do Jetpack, which I'm getting a lot more comfortable with. I feel like I started this slot like 4 times and I didn't finish it. Yeah, I'm working on a couple emotes. One, an animated one. It'll be the little ghost boy, Boop, with pom-poms. It'll be Spooky Cheer, which is for cheering scenarios, like at the end of a seed or something, when we're pretty close, or about to hit some kind of milestone. And then the other one would be like the same ghost, which is like the mascot for the channel, plus like This Is Fine, the dog in the fire. Because in a DK seed and a lot of games, everything is not fine. Okay, we're gonna go to level 2. Did I get anything I want to use here? No. I'm happy to go right to caves. We need to do boss. Good set of Kongs going into this level. We have a Diddy hint. Tiny Castle. We're not there yet. Wow. 2 bananas when we had factory first. I got this. We gotta do shops. Boss. We want to do... Okay, so we got... What is our hinted stuff? Owl's Cranky Tiny, that's done. Big things are shops, for sure. And the boss, so we're gonna get some bananas. There we go, there's our key. Who's got cash? Tiny's got cash. But they got other, they've got other aesthetic stuff they've been working on as well. You can see a lot more model swaps and colors in places. You can switch K. Rool or Crush out with some of the models here. And that's just a blast. I wouldn't expect this to be irregular, but we've got there's a lot of fun stuff to practice. Bingo battle certainly looks interesting. That's where there's a different set of objectives, like a grid of objectives for a DK seed on a grid, and you have to get, I think, 2 or 3 rows, columns, or diagonals of them. And that could be a lot of fun. I skipped it because, one, that was like when I was out for my brother-in-law's wedding, so I was quite distracted. I can't do the tiny one. I can't do the chunky one either. So I was distracted during that time, and also I was getting ready for season 3. I was like, I need to use the time available to focus on actual practice. 2 bananas. That's gonna put us at 16 with 26 minutes. Not a disaster by any means. We did a nice thorough clear of factory, which is good. Tiny Trash Can might be Diddy, which would make sense for Mini Monkey on the path to free Kongs. We've got Mini Monkey, Strong Kong, and Mills on the path to 5 and 8. That makes me want to check the Thornvine Barn and also the Spider Boss, but I don't have Punch yet. So I'm thinking Thornvine Barn has something that we could use with Mini Monkey, perhaps. That we could use with Mini Monkey to get our key 5, and 8. No. I should just be running around with Tiny to kill these Clisplats. Alright, 17. Still working on the GBs a little bit. We're gonna go to the other side here. I haven't checked to see how many are needed for the boss. But at the very least, we'll keep doing our Sphere Zero checks. I think we do... For a 2-for-1 deal, we do Tiny Igloo, which is a nice spot of density. I think the big thing here is I just have to start thinking ahead about the hints as soon as possible. A golden banana for this? No freaking way, you're slow as hell. Got a splat. I've been thinking... I was thinking a lot this weekend, because my brain was freed up a little bit. In the Pokemon Draft League I've been in, which is something I've also been excited about and thinking about quite a bit. So we're first in our division, which is awesome, but I've had to like prepare for the matchup every week, which is taking up a lot of just like passive brain time. I've got a 1-week bye in the playoffs, which is coming up next week, and I did my last match early, so I've got like 2 weeks for my brain to settle. So I've been thinking about the stream a little bit more. I always got something I'm like working on, or I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing something right, and that's just some intrinsic like thing in me that, you know, I work through. But it's a useful problem to have. I was thinking about the stream. Good, so you have 2 weeks to think about D&D. That's a good point. Had a good session this weekend. A dang good session this weekend. A little combat. Got that main campaign we've been playing for like 2-ish years. What a great time that is. I might... I don't have bongos. Is the Cave's Metal accessible with just Blast? Blast or Coconut? I'm going to get the DK Banana Medal. Probably not the Rainbow Coin, but I'll go for the banana. I need to take great care. So I'm doing this for bananas. So first we did a ball infiltration sequence. Like a, you know, a fancy dance ball. Because we were trying to... Well, I guess that wasn't first. That was kind of the end goal, is we had to embarrass a specific faction to get somebody to assist us. Yet. I'm gonna follow through with this. Unfortunately, there's so many branching paths. This is like a horrible way to get our bananas. I'm gonna try the middle path on the split here. I like never do that. I want to see what it is. I know it's the far left you want to do if you would like to go fast. Okay, there's more bananas. Good morning, Jordan Walk. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I got some more nanners. Oh, this is so tricky. Okay, I don't think I actually want to do that. Ooh, the old morning emote. The old morning emote. What a blessing. Oh yeah, so we were looking for information to basically embarrass this religious organization. We infiltrated their place, their religious meeting space, and we found a little crypt underneath one of the religious folks' places that implied that both they were not a follower of the religion. In fact, they were an antagonist to the religion, and they were also a vampire. So, very good dirt, right? But the next question is, we need to embarrass these people. And we knew there was some kind of plot to happen during a masquerade that this person would likely cause. So it was all putting it together. It was like, how we gotta kind of let this happen a little bit to make an event happen so that we can foil it and provide the embarrassment. So we got a journal, which would be some pretty good evidence. But it's like, okay, how'd you get this guy's journal? Like he's snooping around their place? Like, that's maybe not great. So we had to use some tact. We went to the masquerade. Some of us went dressed as like servers. Others, can I kill you? Others, snuck around, and others just chatted with guests. My super low charisma character, of course, decided to chat, and I burned all of my stuff trying to successfully just talk to people, which is, rough. But it worked out pretty well. We were too late to catch, we kind of caught them in the act. Basically, they were like trying to mind control the consort of the prince. I should get my hands. Correction hands as oops. 7 in Diddy phase. Very interesting. Factory splat block tower. That would have been harangue stand. Aztec chunky triangle pad. Or Isles chunky triangle pad. And we got to do Cave's boss, which I think we have enough for. Did I ding dang forget the fairy again? I ding dang forgot the fairy. That cost me dearly at one point in my life. I think that was the first qualifier. I forgot about the fairy. That's the thing, I won't forget ever again. Not fully. There we go. So basically, like, we didn't catch them in time to stop her from drinking, like, the consort from drinking some kind of, like, mind control potion, to then come along with them and perform some kind of, like, ritual using the consort's, like, angelic background. But we were able to follow them, which is good, and got in a delightful little combat scenario, in which there were so many people in the room, and we essentially had to stop too many people from gathering in the center with the consort and performing some kind of teleportation to escape and you know, do whatever their deeds were. Do I not have enough bananas? Did I not, oh, look at their big heads. That's great. Maybe I don't have enough bananas. No, I have just enough. Oh my god. So that combat was a total blast. I used up a $1,500 grenade of cloud kill, which is a damaging cloud that heavily obscures and slowly moves through the field, which mowed through people pretty well. That was pretty satisfying. We were all burning through spells like crazy. Had a couple, not deaths, but pass outs. Cloud Kill had more mix effects. Yeah, it's hit or miss. That'd be pretty nasty on like an evoker wizard or something, but assuming it's evocation. I'm not actually sure what school of magic it is. I don't have that spell normally. I will say I'm getting. I got a magic item recently as an artificer, who doesn't get access to a lot of high-level spells. I got access to Wall of Stone, and I've been finding more use for that than I expected. Hey, we got in caves. We got the caves boss, and that has just been so much fun. The creative potential. Feels like a warlock just having like a random decently high level slot available once a day. Nice shot. Maybe conjuration. Conjuring a cloud of smoke. That feels reasonable. Alright, go ahead. Smack me. Whatever. Either way, what a blast. we're now going to go speak to a god, the god of my wife's character, and then we're going to cross a treacherous expanse through the Shadowfell, which should involve lots of combat, which, boy, do I treasure. We got a tip that there's a ghost who wanders that path we're gonna take, the expanse, who you can defeat, and then we'll learn a little bit about how you fight and adjust themselves accordingly. And that sounds very exciting. The meta potential there, and that's like an in-game meta sense because the characters know it. So the idea of like we could bait out a specific playstyle and just basically like make them think something that's not exactly true. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay. Factory Funky Chunky. That was, I do need to solve that. That was ass. That makes sense. Okay. I think we're done in caves for the time being. Got a pretty good haul here. Caves boss was diving. That's no surprise. We want to do the triangle pad because it's way of the horde and we have access. And then while we're here, we'll do good old roof dirt. Roof dirt's wild because it requires barrels from bone, E4, and rocket barrel. So when you skip it, you skip quite a lot of stuff. 38 minutes, 25 bananas. No disaster or anything. Caves is pretty slow. We had to do a boss. It's good to have an instrument. We are gunless, which is odd. We're gonna need peanuts at least for a rule. Vines. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should wait until I have Diddy, because then I could get one more. Let's go ahead and go into level 3, which I anticipate to be... Could be castle. It's forest. Still 2 to get in. That's absolutely ridiculous. That is so cheap. We need to do something in the mills. I can't make it nighttime yet. That sucks. I need a gun. How am I getting a gun? No Diddy yet. How the freaking heck am I getting a gun? I almost want to go to level 4. Maybe I can get some quick stuff here. I want to clean out the mushroom? Banana fair. Oh, I need to do jetpack still. But even the shops are good. Yeah, I'll take some of the quick checks here. We need to get banana medals to get into jetpack. Because I don't know what's on that yet. It's not literally any gun at this point would be pretty neat. Banana medal, that's fair. You are correct, Jerry. Let me know what prize you want. Oh my god. Jerry Bear, congratulations. It is, Cloud Kill is in fact Conjuration. Wow. So, no evoker shenanigans. But the obscuring effect is also, that's definitely also a factor. Smash! I don't need it. You can find me some more free time to play D&D. Isn't that the dream? Is that not the dream? Everybody just wants to play more D&D. Fines, that's path to key 8. Fake kidnapping. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Texas Roadhouse gift. Oh, man. Those rolls. Oh. I'm gonna hit the bottom of the mushroom. I've got 6 banana medals. Love Texas Roadhouse. I got a nice ribeye from there not too long ago. They know their stuff. But it's just the rolls are on a totally different level. Oh, man, that check of legends in the last seed ruined all the hints. What a blast. I'm still proud of my 19th. I was 19th during a legitimate race. That's tough with some of the names in the room. I beat a couple of people that have, like, names. Pretty good names. Did I... Oh, it was tiny. I went wrong. Oh. Imagine not having a wife that can make her own Texas Roadhouse buns. Is that purchasable through the business? You can make a killing with some very similar buns. You'd have to mix it up a little bit. But worked there in high school and it didn't completely ruin it for you, which is incredible. That's incredible. That's great. I know a lot of people just get super turned up. 9 coins. I just bought that. That was silly. Oh, Chunky can't buy anything. Wow, that sucks. I don't want to climb. I cannot say the same for Subway. I didn't know you worked at Subway. I have all my training moves. I've got a lot of coins. I know I'm gonna get Rocket Barrel. I'm gonna make a very quick trip. Oh, Donkey Kong. What are you doing? You're a sandwich artist in a different life. Hey, every bit of experience that we pile up in our lives help to make us who we become. Having eaten at Subway, I can't say the same for Subway. Woo! I'm a sucker for Jimmy John's anyways. My passion. I haven't had any in quite a while. That white bread, dude. There's something so exquisitely fresh about the Vito, which is the Italian sub from Jimmy John's. I can't begin to describe. To the point where I should probably not think about it too much. I'm gonna go for some more bananas again. I think if I get about 15 bananas here. Maybe this isn't optimal, but this is level 3. The banana medals are still pretty interesting. Gotta be careful. Pretty good shot. Because if I get just 5 more, then I don't have to climb to the top of the mushroom to get the medal. Patience. I'm sure there's gotta be 5 more bananas here. Is there not? It'd probably be good for... Okay, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm just going in circles now. Alrighty. So I think we would have to climb the mushroom totally for the other bananas. I think we'll do that later. That got us really close. Actually, we could just go back to the start of the level and go in the tunnel. Yeah, we can. Okay, pull this one. Let's go ahead and... Oh, here we go. That's all we needed to do. I forgot about that. I feel like Subway is committed to being... is too committed to the $5 footlong and missed the boat on tolerable quality food. Well, dude, I'll tell you what. I might take a $5 footlong now if I can get it. Nothing is that cheap anymore. Oh my god. I've just been hey, trombone! What a good call! Holy crap. I found trombone. Been told I've got a very esteemed and special guest lurking in the chat. So to you I say, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. We're playing some DK64 Randomizer, which has been my lifeblood and joy for the past. I played my first seed on my birthday, October 17th last year. And since we've got, I was counting the videos on the channel. Out of just official seeds, we've got, do I want to check boss? Absolutely not. Esteemed special guest, old buddy from childhood. My homie since fetus, I would say. Subway's good here if you go to the right place. That's great. Yeah, I feel like I used to like Subway like quite a bit, especially in high school, but my taste could have also been pretty garbage at the time. It was never gonna last, but instead of bailing and upping their quality, they continued to compromise. Ah. Yep. No castle yet. 25 banana. I think I'm gonna risk it. I don't know. If I just hit Galleon shops here and the DK stuff really quick, that wouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna check level. I have key 4. I'd love to have Tiny, because that just saves me a lot of backtracking if I have Tiny going to all these places. Particularly with Mini Monkey being, or Diddy. Yeah, Diddy. I'd love to have Diddy. I also didn't check who my helm order is. Didn't help that the cash cow spokesperson was a problem. Yeah, I mean that's just a bad bet. That's like half the problem of picking Kang as your next guy for the MCU. Yeah. Alright, big head mode's throwing me off for that one. No, the heads are not normally like this. We're doing a goof and a gag. Back it up. Yeah, this head's throwing me off like crazy. Oh, that was close. As a Pirates fan, you can pronounce this from Gung. No. I'm gonna keep trying it. This is good practice. I'm not in a hurry. "49 minutes. Fair amount of bananas. There we go. There's a banana medal. And we need 2 more. I think I go for it. Aztec Diddy Vulture Race. Cabins. Oh boy. This is a crazy 5 and 8. R&D 5, 6, 8 Diddy. Oh boy, oh boy. We need to check if we got that. So factory. Factory Funky Chunky. Orang Stand was Block Tower. Mini Monkey was in production. We have not gotten the thing in R&D. That might be locked behind Punch. What's pronounced Gung? What am I missing? Also, thank y'all for joining today. If you're having a good time, feel free to leave a follow. We play DK64 most mornings from 7 to 9-ish. Definitely Monday and Friday at the very least. And then we're adjusting our schedule a little bit, but we play other games throughout the week. We're gonna be playing some Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Finishing that up tomorrow, and maybe a little bit more throughout the week. At 100, ding dang, 150. Oh no, big head mode tripped me up. At 100 followers, we're gonna be doing a free viewing of the Amazon Prime movie, Hundreds of Beavers, in my Discord. Yes, we're doing more Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion with crowd control. So you can drop things in the chat to spook me. I think most people, if they haven't already, will get some free ones, and then it's technically, then it's paid if you want to drop more stuff. But that does go mostly to me, but you don't have to do it. It's still a spooky jump scare game, which could be a lot of fun to watch. He was a Korean alcoholic. So we got a lot of games. Now that the tournament's like close to wrapped up, again, I'll see if I could do another qualifier, but it's looking unlikely to be in the top bracket, which was the goal. But now that we're not as focused on that, we can do some more exciting, different stuff instead of just grinding away. All right, sweet. So this is, oh my god, I'm too poor. Life is so hard. And it's a Diddy banana. Oh, super cursed. We need one more banana medal. Donkey Kong, maybe in this room over here. Ground jump, such a thing. And then Tiny Castle, we're looking to do Tiny Trash Can. Maybe I should have climbed first. Oh, it's Ding Dang Slam. I'm not prepared for a slam. I will say, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion was a blast. There's something about getting your adrenaline going for like a whole stream. That's a good time. Despite being the spooky host, I have not played a lot of horror games, so it feels a little fresh, which is nice. Mostly because, like, most horror games feel like they're on PC, and until recently, I didn't have the hardware to do PC stuff. And now I do, and it's been quite a bit of fun. Yeah, this is fine. That's just hey, there's the final banana medal. Let's go. Okay, so I didn't need to buy that one for Chunky. That's quite good. We'll climb and go find Cranky ASAP and get to Tiny's bit. We'll do the castle climb. And then we should get Diddy. That's what it's looking like. And I think we'll be good. Yeah, and then like I mentioned earlier, I think we're gonna try and do a lot more collaboration streams with people, hang out and chat, and it'd be a blast. I love to do co-op seed. We've still got to do the Jordan Walk 2015 stream, where totally fresh and having not played any DK64 for like 20 years at the very least, he tries to do a seed. That'll be incredible. And then, speaking of which, Jordan Walk also owes me a tier list, so I'm ready to do that whenever. But I haven't had any big redemptions in a while. I might have to do some more deflation. Otherwise, Jerry Bear's never going to get me to play Shadow of War. And that's just going to be so tragic. Especially when I spent a whole $2.50 on it already. Probably after your test and you have more free time. Oh my god, I'm too poor. Life is so hard. That is something I said. Did somebody just make that account? Did somebody just make that ding dang account? That's so funny. I just said that about coins. I think somebody just made that account. That's probably my buddy. Keeping anonymous until I'm told not to keep it anonymous or something. But that's what I think. That's hilarious. Hey, we made it. Okay, thank God. Ooh, almost made a terrible mistake that I've made before. We learn, we live and we learn, and we're not gonna do that again. We gotta take care of old what's his name, Phyllis? At this rate, you're gonna consider changing it to Crusader Kings 3? Oh my god, not Stonks. Gone. I'm certainly glad I did that. Not for K. Rool, but it is gonna be needed for, I'm gonna grab these. Another 5 to speed that up would be good. Just gonna make you play whichever game you're most into at the time. Maybe I'll play Shadow of War for fun at some point. When my wife and I hang out in the evening, she seems to be a big fan of, you debate him. of more of the RPG and like story kind of games. Just pray it's not a solo TTRPG. A solo tabletop. I don't know if I'd do something. If I needed to adjust my setup to include like a new camera view and stuff like that, it's questionable whether I'd accept it without some serious inflation. Unless if it was in a game form, that's a different story. Like if you wanted me to play Baldur's Gate, hell yeah. I got a mod right now for an Artificer playthrough. I just haven't like really committed. Okay, we got Tiny and Mikey. Alright. But this is what we're really here for. A little jetpack action. Oh my god, jetpack has other colors. They've really done all of the things. These engineers, they don't get paid enough. I don't think they get paid at all. They're just wonderful volunteers. Okay. The new models and everything, the colors, endlessly entertaining. I remember when we just had clothes. And now we have anything your heart could desire. I'm very excited to play as K. Rool. That sounds delightfully silly. Oh my god! I can't believe I made that. Oh. I think the horror stuff will be so much fun. Oh, that's it. A jetpack. I'm really starting to be fond of jetpack. I don't think it's even a bad check. Chimpy charge. Oh god. Oh no, it's Chippy charge. Why? What do we got? We've got Gorilla Grass. Oh god. We might not need that though. That might just be something we picked up. No evidence that we need such a thing. Rating stuff is so much fun. I could definitely turn my YouTube into just a review channel and have a great time. I feel like I see too many people doing reviews without like actually diving into the quality of like the specific qualities that lead up to the adjective or judgment that they bring upon a product or a service. If you're doing food, you got to talk about the balance of flavors, the expectations going into the food. There's so many things to cover. Oh my god, big-headed beaver is adorable. Look at you. Oh my god, you're amazing. And you're a little dark beaver. Oh, he's precious. I love him. He's great. We can't do Lanky Greenhouse because we don't have a slam. I hope we don't need a slam. But Tiny Trash Can is a Way of the Horde, so I'm gonna do this really quick. And then I think we... What do we do with Diddy specifically? I don't have Monkey Bird yet. There's a Diddy. That's expected. I guess I think I finished Climbing Castle because I'm like kind of close to the I'm not that close to the... Dirt is a Sphere 0 check. That could really throw me off. It's the top of Castle Roof Dirt is so tricky because it doesn't have any requirements, which means it could like really hold anything and not be hinted. It's time for you to move to Florida and become a Disney food reviewer. You know that's the dream. My dream, my unreachable, wonderful dream is to move all the people I care about to Orlando, Florida and hang out at Disney Springs on Friday nights. There it is. That's what the people want. Oh, perfect banana routing. Holy cow. Not that we... the rainbow coin's actually good. Chunky's poor. Let's find out who our Elm order is. Everyone. Every single person. That was Chunky Diddy. Speaking of Disney, did you go to Disneyland yet? No, I'm going to Disneyland September 12th through the 17th, so no streams during the 12th through the 17th. I have Diddy now, and I can do that. Oh, I'm not saying I'm paying for it. I just have to be generous with my words and convince people. I mean, so here's the thing. Even if I hit the lotto and got like super rich or something like that, I don't know if it's a responsible use of funds to move everybody to Disney. I think I'd have a moral obligation to do something better with it. So I'd pretty much have to convince people with my words. Blasphemous. Hey. Oh my god, I'm too poor. Life is so hard. You're also invited. Take the boys. Bring the boys to Orlando. I've heard from my cousin who lives down there a couple years ago. Said that the price of housing actually wasn't too bad, despite like a lot of people being there. Just because people are in and out a lot. Don't need that. And because there's so much competition between people buying Airbnbs. What do I want to do? I need to think about this for a second. Top of Prem, Aztec Ditty Vulture, Caves Cabins. I still don't have a ding dang gun. I don't have coconut. I do have vines. I don't have key 5. Tiny castle solved. I've got diving. I think I need to do... Man, I don't have peanut yet. You have 2 things you need to be removed to be persuaded. Are you willing to share those? I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not there yet. But Orlando's cool because it's like, it's Florida, but it's not Floridian, right? When you hear about Florida man, it's not an Orlando person. Orlando's got this odd culture because it's a melting pot of people who go to theme parks. And it's landlocked, which is interesting as well. When a lot of the other big cities are coastal cities. I don't have punch. The man was a certain political figure that doesn't like immigrant. Oh, okay, I can see how it's going. Not naming it. Yes, I understand. That is fine because you got no politics talk on the stream, but that's okay. We're explaining a situation. I'm gonna kill him like this. Obviously, other life stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we're not ready to move down to Orlando either. I'm thinking like, give it another like 25 years. No, not 25. 30 years. We all moved to Orlando. What do you guys say? Apes Ferry, Painting Room, Castle Splatloon Platform, Aztec, Funky, Tiny. I need key 5. House Cranky, Tiny, Way of the Horde. Oh no, that is... Did I grab? No, that was... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Wait. Oh. Oh, my tracker's off. It's putting stuff in the shops and aisles. Interesting. Could be Oh, it's putting some odd stuff in my aisles in the tracker. That's weird. Okay, what did I give? What did I get on aisles? Cranky Tiny Triangle. Triangle Way of the Horde. I got something off of Triangle. That makes sense. Japes Ferry Painting Room. I need to get into Japes. So after this, kind of just like efficient collection period. I think I'm gonna have to solve that 5 and 8 hint. Oh, the cops. Try resetting the tracker. It put everything in Galleon. My life is horrible now. How are we? 25 is too long. Florida won't exist in 25 years because of climate change. Alright, now we're pushing it. We'll be okay. I don't blame you. I do have the most recent update. As long as like the updater usually tells me if I have the right update, and it prompts me, so I'd expect it to have the latest. We'll be okay though. I'd say it's more annoying for you guys to like see where things are. Man, I thought I just got more hints. Yeah. Maybe I'll report it or something. I've got stream evidence. Oh geez, that cop is on a tear, dude. Oh, he's fired up. How are we going to compete against AI chips in people's brains while we review Disney food? Are you saying that the AI chips would provide them with the ability to make perfect reviews to the point where we wouldn't even be able to provide a competitive review and nobody would be interested? Not possible. Art's got both subjective and objective elements to it. And I have my doubts that an AI chip is going to perfectly capture the essence of a perfect review. Because it's the subjective that draws people in. Taste, color, it's so personal, you know? It's just like the end of Ratatouille, with the chef trying the ratatouille. It took him to a place. It took him to his childhood. And that's an aspect that AI would just not quite understand. Because the brain's not interpreting it optimally. It's interpreting it personally. That or make it taste like they're eating the food. Oh, jeez. They could definitely mess with our taste. That'd be so boring. The olfactory senses are just so tied to memory. It's monkeying with it is just... I don't think it's gonna be the same. Can you just VR yourself to be at Disney Springs on a Friday night with your friends? Not the same, dude. The breeze, the smell of the specialty donut shop with the cereal milk. It just can't be beat. You're not Bill Nye. None of us are. Did they fix this? No. What a blessing. I love this. Super scuff. Right, let's go in the lighthouse. I'm not where I thought I was. Not at all. Alright. We got 41 bananas, an hour and 9 minutes in. Man, the new aesthetics are great. That is a ding ding fairy. I don't care about that. Let's climb to the top and then get out of here. I think we need to solve our key 5 and 8 hint. Or buy a bunch of land and make an exact replica of Disney Springs. Okay, now we're talking. Definitely going to be cheaper to buy land here. We'd have to go into the middle of PA, but we could bring some spice to middle PA. It needs it. I think he's talking about buying the land. Which does sound like a good time. Oh no! Oh. I'll tell you what. This tower's been getting me lately. I think it must be because I'm bad at Super Mario 64. That's gotta be it. Oh! Buy a replica of this. Just a quick replica. We'll make the boat out of paper mache. Trust me, it'll be great. God, I love the big boat. Oh no, don't do it again, don't do it again, don't do it again. 3D printed. It's all resin. It's only ever been resin. Everything's 3D. Okay. Oh, my hints are gone. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be something. I didn't notice my hints were gone yet. Okay, so cabins to 5 and 8. I have instruments. I know Mini Monkey, R&D. Let's go to factory and figure out what we can in R&D. R&D because we've got a couple instruments. And that looks like it's on the path to quite a few things. Yeah, this isn't going to be a perfect seed with not having any hints. I mean, we have the hints, they're just a little scattered. Oh, Chimpy Charge! Recall Chimpy Charge was Way of the Horde. I'm going to try Diddy's Room in R&D. I forgot that I always get R&D and Storage and Arcade. A lot of the names are just kind of generic and similar feelings, so I can forget sometimes. 4, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Okay, this would be great because it would mean that I don't have to do anything else with Chimpy Charge. I know Rocket Barrel's needed. And then I think I'm gonna get here that I can something that I can use in. I think I'll probably get a gun here that I can change Forest to nighttime with. Okay, chat should be able to give you all the hints you need. Jordan, I'm already in factory. You don't have any other advice for me, do you? Oh no, man, my hint. I thought I was onto something. We can do Lanky. Oh, wait. Mini Monkey is on the path to a bunch of stuff. I did get Trombone. So technically I could have done Lanky. I could have done Piano Game, but I'm trying to chase down things that have like... Oh, good knuckle crack. You got nothing? If it ain't Trombone and it ain't Factory, I got no idea. Good walk. One trick pony, but when that one trick pays off, it pays off. Alright, let's try a car race, because Mini Monkey is on the path to like the 5 and 8 stuff. I've gotten like 37 of them. Okay, potion, we were right. Not too bad. Oh, that's not the right button. I don't do car race a lot. I am at the point, I feel like I could see a nice benefit if I started grinding out some of these longer checks and tried to optimize them. I know I've got hint stuff to solve, but I think that could like also help. I think it would pay off to a certain degree. Oh, not even using any cheats. Wow, I didn't even have to use a rocket. Is it on the path to key 8? This is on the path to key 8. It's 5, 8, 6 in Diddy K roll. Shame of beaten by a monkey. Wow. Holy crap. Rocket Barrel boost. That makes sense. It was chunky, Diddy, Donkey, Diddy, Lanky. Okay, cool. That's really good. That's Rocket Barrel. But also not good enough, because I can't get an Aztec without key 5. Key 5, Strong Kong, Mills. I can't make it nighttime yet. I don't even have oranges. Production. Mini Monkey to 5, 8 and Diddy. Mills. And then we got R&D to 5, 6, 8 and Diddy Phase. Rocket Barrel, guitar. I don't have spring. Do I go to the cabins? Did you just say you can't make it nighttime because you don't have oranges? Yes. There's one of the levels is Fungi Forest, and there's switches to change the night and day cycle, but you need either a gun or oranges to change that from night to day. Okay, not having my hints is a little tricky. It's hard AF, I love it. Forest Colored Bananas is on the path to Final Lanky Phase. I missed that. Let's go to Forest and see what we can do. What ding dang level was Forest? I think it was 3? Yeah, this game is hard AF. And people are getting very good at it very fast. Holy jolly 21. What the frickin' frack is going on? Good morning. That's a lot of stuff in Galleon. Like, thanks for joining. So I was trying to figure out what banana medals do I have. I have like almost no banana medals. Let's go. Let's rocket barrel to the top here. Oh wait, I got trombone. That's it. Oh, I did that already. That's it. Okay. Give me a second. I noticed that some of my checks and results were going to aisles instead of like their respective areas. This is dev. And then I reset it while I was in Galleon, and it got rid of all my hints and put everything in Galleon. Okay, if I'm missing something, it's probably, I'm gonna guess, I think it's a good idea to clear up banana medals here. At the very least, I can get more hints. Yeah, that was a little tricky. I don't know if I have an out-of-date version of the Track-O-Matic. I love the Track-O-Matic. Knowing where I got things at a glance is very nice. I know people were talking about that a little bit the other day. I'm gonna go. Oh, without the hints, it's very hard to think about what I need to do. I guess I could go. What haven't I done in R&D or in the mills? Ooh, just snuck in. Oh. Oranges? Slam! Okay, that's pretty cool. I know mine auto updates when I launch it now, so you might be fine since climbing is there. Yeah, there's a good chance I might be up to date with it, because I updated it like not too long ago. It might be an outstanding bug or something, with like a setting. It's tough to keep up with dev mode, so I think it's Rydog that works on this primarily. Props to him for the work on that. I'm sure it's tough to keep up with all the stuff coming out in dev. Let's go ahead and do the night door. I want to check. Oh, that's unfortunate. I jumped. It's spaghetti code. What a blessing. We love our DK64 Randomizer developers. They are so dedicated, and they make such great stuff. Okay, I really need to think about this. Strong Kong 5 and 8 and free Kongs. So free Kongs is done, and I think it's in the. I think there's something in the Thornvine barn. That's Mills. I think it's 5-8 Mills. I just got Rocket Barrel, which is on the path to keys 5, 6, 8 and final Diddy phase. I don't have oranges, so I can't do lower cabin. I could do upper. Maybe I should clear out the cabins area. Because banana medals are gonna be tricky to get here. Not having my hints on screen is very tricky. Cabins. Caves was level 2. Level 2's, I think, pretty good. Mike Champ, how's your qualifier cycle going? There've been so many people racing, it's hard to keep track. I know you're really good, so or pretty good, so I'd imagine you're having a pretty good run. I'm currently like 35 if I was tied with my best race. So I'm like, a little demotivated. I guess I could dump for hints. No, I can't quite yet. I need to get 45. Pretty solid. You're locked for gaining score now. Very cool. Excited to see how you do. It's gonna be so good to watch. I'm ecstatic. I remember watching it last year. We were at a baby shower for some friends over in the Philly area. Got bumped down to 21st. Well, you got time, right? Got options? I'm sure you'll do well. I was watching the grand finals of the season 2 tournament in the back of a car waiting for a baby shower my wife was in to end, just hanging out with my dog who we had brought at the time to make things a little bit easier. Your 7 races locked in. Oh, okay. I thought you set your score to go up. Well, You're probably in, because if anything, people will drop out of the tournament. You're almost definitely in. Okay, what do we have here? This is a ding ding banana, so it's not this. I've got DK. I could technically get on the... I could get on the roof. Man, what am I doing with Rocket Barrel? This Rocket Barrel does feel like the next step. I think key 6 is on Vulture Race. I wonder if it's Rocket Barrel for a banana medal in caves. Boy, that big head mode looks silly with the instruments. I should be able to do this with DK. Let's see what the reward is. Any cops? No cops? Very good. That's a blueprint. We'll take the blueprint though. I don't have bongos, which is really holding me back. Wow. I've got rocket. They could be an orangeless. It could be an orangeless Diddy lower cabin. What are the chances? I think super low. Let's try. I've got cabins 5-8, but it also could be something in the mills that leads to the cabins area. Okay, they definitely don't die to... They don't die. No luck. Although, that was a nice start. I need to do something with Rocket Barrel. I think I just have to do my Rocket Barrel checks. Feel free to answer the question of the day. Would you rather have all food be too salty, or all drinks be too sweet? I don't think I answered yet. I think I'd rather have all drinks too sweet, because beverages tend to be easier to get down in general. And of course, Rocket Barrel. Yeah, and like sweetness is a property of beverages that I already... I'm not gonna do Rocket Barrel there. I don't know peanuts. No, it could be Rocket Barrel. I'm gonna check Galleon. This is not an optimal run or anything. I'm gonna check the Galleon Diddy Rocket Barrel ship thing. And too much saltiness can really ruin food. There's an appropriate amount there. And when it is there, it's a total, I mean, it's incredible. Enhances so much stuff. Salt, I think it was actually Crazy Steve who I first had a flaky salt on top of a chocolate chip cookie. Oh my god. I got like a hot chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, like you wouldn't expect it, but whew. Absolutely delightful. It brings out the sweetness, that confectionery goodness. Just a little bit of texture. You don't want to like be biting into salt pieces in that case, but another banana, which is good. Now I want to hit the Rocket Barrel pad and check our Rocket Barrel stuff. We have a slam, so we've got some options now. Oh, I could have gotten teleporter too. It happens. Yeah, definitely checking the top here. But yeah, schedule for the week. May or may not participate in any qualifiers this week. It's not this. I could do Diddy... I could do Diddy Cabin and then... Or not Cabin. I could do the Diddy Room here and then also do Lanky Greenhouse for some good density. What freaking frack was I talking about? Oh, schedule. Yeah, may or may not do more qualifiers this week. Tonight's a big question mark because I'm a little, again, I'm a little demotivated for the tournament because I can't. I'd have to kind of luck into the top 32, and I'm also kind of tired. I had to get up for church really early yesterday. And then last night I started playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes again, and I went to bed on like normal time, but I wanted to go to bed early initially. But when I get sucked into a Dynasty Warriors game, it's tough to get away. Moving to an apartment this week, so I'll be too busy to do any calls. Well, I hope that goes smooth for you. I know that could be a stressful time. Did I just miss that banana? I missed that ding dang banana. It's okay, it wasn't it. Level 4. I'm not super concerned with banana medals, but the Diddy banana medal could logically be a banana medal or key 5. That's that with the quals, but we are going to be doing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion tomorrow. Floors 250 through 500. So if you would like to spook the spooky host, it's going to be interactive. So you'll be able to use something called crowd control. Especially if you haven't done any of it yet. You'll get a couple of them for free to drop like jump scares and like monsters in the maze as I'm going through, so that could be a lot of fun. That rocket barrel has to be on the path to key 5, and I have not used it yet. Another banana medal. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. What could a ding dang be? Maybe I do need to go back to caves and get the banana medal with rocket barrel? I don't know. Oh, that beaver's so adorable. Oh my god. I can't take it. I don't know if that slams on the path. Not. From Bone was only on the path to Lanky K Rule, so I'm done with that. Definitely don't need to be doing trombone anywhere, which is good. I didn't take the time to do it. I got a fairy. That's just a banana. Do I dump for hints? I'm at 39. Shameful, but I'm going to dump for hints. I am really not sure about how to get 5. And the chances I get one are pretty low for this specifically, but it's worth checking. I also kind of forget. Maybe I just need to write my hints down again and solve them again. Oh, it's 8:40. I'm not finishing the seed. Actually, I'm gonna have a little bit more caffeine during this cutscene. Snides always takes a second. I like caffeine pills because they're very measured. I know exactly how much I'm getting. I feel like in coffee, you could just get a crazy batch and just be wound up. And then Lanky's got the next two. This will get us 45, which at the very least will be a couple hints. If we get nothing, we go to Galleon, and we do the top of the lighthouse, and finish off probably Chunky's banana medal. But no problems with all that because we had a great time. Lighthouse is foolish. Oh boy, OG Willikers, what's a boy to do? I know for a dang dang fact that there's no way to make it nighttime. I don't have punch. I can't make it. I can't do Spider Boss. I can't do Eggs because I don't have punch. I can't do Diddy Rafters because it's daytime. I can't do Lanky Room because it's daytime. I can't get into Japes because it's locked behind a key. Cabins to 5 and 8. I can't do any of the cabins. Splat. Lanky Sprint I checked. Tiny 5-door needs oranges. I think it always requires oranges. R&D to 5, 8, and Diddy Phase. 8 and Diddy Phase makes sense. And I pulled Rocket Barrel and R&D. That's for certain. So I guess the 5 and 8 could be the Vulture race, but I need... What was this again? Levels. That castle. Castle. Can I get Diddy Banana Medal with just Rocket Barrel? I think it's gotta be a Diddy Medal. I need peanuts. I need peanuts. What is a medal that requires Rocket Barrel? Aztec? The guitar pad. So I guess Rocket Barrel's for later. I've not found anything in the cabins area yet, I believe. Caves boss, diving. Is diving for anything in particular? This is some tricky business. E4 is on the blast. R&D. Aztec Funky Tiny, I can't do that. Jape's Painting Room, I can't do that yet. Gone is Way of the Horde, that makes total sense. Galleon Shops, 2 potions. I've bought everything I can, so those are other areas. Prod, 5, 6, 8, Diddy Phase, and Free Kongs. That was Mini Monkey, which got me stuff. That climbing hint is useless. Or I'm ignorant. House Fairy Upper Crim Isles. Funky Factory Funky Chunky, Cast Tiny Trash Can, Georgian Arcade, Mills, Strong Kong. I gotta do my Strong Kong checks. I feel like I just need to make it nighttime. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ding Dang Forest. Cause I don't have a whole lot of other ideas. No gun. Holy cow. Maybe this metal in this case is using Rocket Barrel. What if I go... Because I haven't gone in the... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get Diddy's Banana Medal really quick. Because that... No, it's probably not Rocket Barrel. I got the top of the mushroom. I checked that. It's not that. I think we could... Got these. What I want to do is go over here, get this lap. Then get out of here. Get out of here, you idiot. You and your big ass head. I like the beavers. We're gonna go. I think I can get the rest of the bananas on the other side for Diddy. Come on, baby. What you got? I went the wrong ding dang way. No grape, I can't even peek at the owl tree, but it's foolish anyways. This is a Sphere 0 check. I'm guessing with no guns, we're not gonna have a check of legends. Or bother on that. It's just a banana. Don't care too much about that. I think in a couple minutes we call it and check the, because this is looking pretty long. I probably missed something while I was chatting, but worth it because it was a good time. Oh! There we go. And then we could just go to the old rafters really quick and scoop up a couple more bananas. We'll at least get the Diddy banana medal. May or may not be. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to work soon. Alright, let's go ahead and call it. We're gonna check the spoiler log and see what we can learn. You gotta do what you gotta do to become a better donker. Maybe I should start earlier so I can actually finish seeds in the morning. I think maybe part of the problem is I don't like finish through the hard stuff because I gotta go to work. Okay, way of the horde paths. We've got diving, rocket barrel boost. Okay. E4, done. Trombone, vines, gone. Diddy. Oranges, Thornvine Barn. Oranges in the Thornvine Barn for Diddy lower. Okay. So how am I supposed to get into Thornvine Barn? What? There's no gun in this list. So I couldn't logically get into the Thornvine Barn. I wanted to go there for a long time. Find a casino for a gun? Dave's Ferry Painting Room, Key 7. Sure. Peanut, Aztec Tiny Ferry. Ultra Race. Yeah, that makes sense. Isles Ferry, Creme Isles with Monkey Port from Cabin Lower. Fine. Find a gun casino? Other paths. Feather. Aztec Chunky Metal. Not possible. Forest Boss for Pineapple. Unhinted. Coconut. Kosha Dirt. Yeah, that's not happening. What about Grape? Galleon Kasplat Diddy Gold Tower. I had to go to Forest Boss in order to find a gun. That was my only option. So no wonder that didn't happen. But no worries at all. Everybody, thank you very much for joining. I hope you liked the new overlay and setup and chat on the stream. Let me know if you have any feedback. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, same place, with some Spookies Jump Scare Mansion. Let's see who is on. Is anybody playing DK64? I've been trying to be good about raiding. Some guy named Jeff is trying DK64. Why don't we go raid Jeff? That sounds like a fun time. Thank you all very much. Rip, indeed. New emotes coming by the way. We're gonna have a spooky cheer and a spooky this is fine. So stay tuned for that and a lot of more upgrades now that we're in streaming mode. So we'll see you soon. If you want to hop in the chat and say the Haunted Homies are here on Jeff's channel, feel free to. I have no idea who this guy is, but they're playing Randomizer and they don't have some viewers, so let's show some love. So we'll see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Two, one, bye.